Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. May the peace and tranquility of Allah Almighty with you all forever, inshallah. At the outset, let me introduce myself and what is the aim of making this video. I'm Dr. Hussain Yusuf, basically a medical microbiologist. I served in King Khalid University Hospital as a microbiologist for about 25 years. Right now, currently working with local establishment, and I have been involved in a lot of charity organization and other social activities. So the purpose of making a video, this video is actually a lot of students after +2, and what is the degrees that they can avail. The students and the parents always they think about all professional courses always, like in after +2 MBBS and other engineering sectors and some attractive courses. But here actually we have not only the professional courses, lot of new developing areas, all these +2 aspirants and the students they can avail. So I'm just telling you the overall the course review of the available the chances and the scopes of different disciplines. I make it like in different section, so that the people can easily follow. Now it's actually a vast area that if I'm going to talk about the whole degrees and their scopes and chances and availability, other details and all. So but what we are going to do here is just simplify the total the courses into 3 different sections. So I will go one by one. The enlightenment of the degree aspirants, like they can make it in 3 different sections. Section 1 or section A, which is arts and social science sectors, the promising areas which they can go for their higher studies and they can prosper in their futures. And the media and mass communication, the name of the courses, what are the availabilities, library and information science, travel and tourism and hospitality industries. This area is now because of the COVID, the problems, the chances are minimal these days. Maybe it will progress after all these issues gone. And then the banking and finance, commerce area, and then designing and studies. So I put all these 6 sections or 6 branches in section 1. And then section B, which is basically science stream. So section A, I discussed about arts and social science, media, library, travel and tourism, banking, finance, designing studies. Section B is a science stream, and section C, engineering, law and legal education, physical education and those other areas. So section B, which is basic science, like science stream, BA, BSc, BSc, different disciplines like in zoology, botany, biology, those areas. And then the life sciences, medical sciences, paramedical sciences, fisheries and industries, forestry, wildlife studies, agricultural and marine natural sciences. So all these areas I put it in section B, so the people can understand better. So out of this, on this video clip we will discuss about only the medical science and paramedical areas. Yes, I emphasize on these discipline since it is my field. Once we are talking about the medical science, people focusing only on MBBS and BDS related subjects. So there are so many other areas that they can explore. And here, like in medical, MBBS, as you know, like BDS, veterinary sciences and all. And apart from this, there is a course for Ayurvedic and medical science like BAMS and homeopathy, BHMS and BNYS. This is another, the doctor's degree which no need for writing NEET exam. And then BVMS, Unani medicine. So out of this, BNYS, naturopathy and yogic science. This one has no NEET exam. You don't need to write a NEET exam. So direct admission depends on your mark. Minimum eligibility is more than 50%. So this is, they are teaching about naturopathy, natural medicine and alternative medicines and yoga and all. So normally, like in, the parents, if they want to prefer an MBBS, so this is my advice. Like in after 10th, what you have to do, like 11th and 12th, you have to put them in integrated system. I think Kerala, it is very common. There are a lot of institutions and a lot of academy, private institution are running these type of studies. In Tamil Nadu, there are few. Here, actually, the regular schooling syllabus will be taught along with the NEET preparation. So the students will be able to appear on NEET exam, competitive exam immediately after +2. So you don't need to because most of the people after +2, they go for the special training, NEET 1 year exam, 1 year training, and then they waste 1 year, and then you appear for the NEET exam, and then you will be qualified. If you qualified for NEET, and then you will, but if you fail to get enough mark, and then you have to look for another stream. So if you think that your student or children is able to compete with this type of the curriculum, that will be better. Like after 10th, +1 and +2 integrated NEET training plus the regular stream, and then apart from this, the medical, there are a lot of paramedical courses that they can explore. BSc Radiology Imaging Technique. This is another promising area. After +2, the eligibility is only 50% marks. No need for writing any competitive exams. It all depends on the mark you score on +2 and on your the institution. Some institution they fix some fees. Probably you will pay some extra fees for this special courses. Radiology Imaging Techniques is like radiology diagnostically. We use a lot of radiological techniques. So those things will be taught in the stream. It is around 4 years course, 3-year and 1-year internship. And then BSc Accident Emergency Care Technique. This is another area. A&E. Most of the people after completion of this course, they get a good offer in A&E department, like emergency department and the hospital setup. This is not like a regular, nurse, BSc nursing. This is something special because, these days advancement of the science, especially for the medical, is very, very huge and very big. So A&E department, they use lot of machineries and equipments, biomedical equipments and all. So these people, they will be trained on this discipline. It will be a promising course that people can opt for this BSc Accident Emergency Care. And then BSc Cardiovascular Technology. This is also the area of cardiology department and the cardiovascular therapy. Another promising area is dialysis technology. BSc Dialysis Technology. This is also a very good area. People after completion of this course, they can work in the hospital setup where they do this dialysis for the patients, So here it's also a 4 years course, and they teach about dialysis, different the techniques and the machines, how to use the equipments and clinical conditions, how the critical conditions and all, how to manage the patients. It will be a very good promising discipline. And BSc Electro-Neurophysiology. This is also related to something neural disorders. There are a lot of electromagnetic and electro neural instruments we use in the hospital setup. So these people, they are expert in this area, so they can work on these areas. And regular BSc Medical Lab Technology and BSc Medical Sociology and BSc Nuclear Medicine Techniques. BSc Nuclear Medicine Techniques. The nuclear medicine, we use it for different diagnostic purpose and for the treatment. Like for cancer, oncology patients, we use different nuclear medicine treatment. So those areas they can avail they can get the offer from these hospital setups. And BSc Operation Theatre and Anesthetic Technique. This is another area. Like they get offer from the operation theatre and anesthesia techniques, like in operation theatre and all. The anesthetist is the boss. So the doctors, whoever comes for the surgery or doing the surgery, so they should listen or obey to the anesthetics. So they take the whole control. We in operation theatre, a lot of the instruments being used. So these techniques will be teach in these course, and this is another good area. People can get good chance of working in the big hospital setups. And BSc Optometrician, eye related problems like laser therapy and different cataract and those techniques will be teach on these degree courses. And BSc Ophthalmology, this is another course. They will be working like assistants to the ophthalmologist. And BSc Prosthetics and Orthotics, this is normally related to ortho problems, like they will be expert in making different the shoes and the ortho problematic patients. They have different length in bones, and also they make shoes, and the supportive, the devices, they design it, and this is something related to ortho. And then critical care technology, BSc critical care technology. This is, all the hospital setup, they have this critical care units, intensive critical care, ICU, coronary, critical care, CCU, all these critical care areas, these expert trained people, they get jobs in these areas. And then BSc neuroscience. Neuroscience is something, that the related to neural, the electroencephalogram and other neural diagnostic, equipments and techniques being teach on this, discipline. This is very good, promising area for a big hospital, setup. They get good offer. And BSc clinical nutrition. Clinical nutrition is something like BSc dietitian, but here it is more clinical oriented. So they do different type of dietitianal issues, but it is something which is clinically how they are going to help for the patients. And then the Form D is another very good course now. Since last maybe 2-3 years it is being popular, and there are many institutions running this course. It is something like integrated course, Form D. Form D after +2, you have to study for 6 years, 5 years studies and 1 year internship. So here you will be designed as a doctor. I mean, it's a doctor degree. So you can get the chance to work in big pharmaceutical industries, and like college professors, assistant professor, teaching side, and academic area, all pharmacy related industries you can work. And then BPT. This is all Bachelor of Physiotherapy, and BOT, Bachelor of Occupational Therapy, and then BSc Speech Therapy, Speech Language Therapy. This is also very good course. So these all are paramedical, which is the people, if they cannot able to score much marks in the NEET examination or competitive exam, they can avail these kind of courses. They can still explore in medical area. So with this, and I conclude the video clip, the courses which is available in medical and paramedical areas. And next clip we will talk about other BSc degrees. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you very much.